Loki, what else we want to throw out? Okay, I'm giving you your Tremors opportunity right now to just because I'm just fanboying a little bit too because I'm just having all my memories of seeing this film. And I said it in that video, Ron. Like I remember coming out for the first time, I was like, what did I see? Like my head just didn't quite get it. But every time we saw it again, I think we saw it about 3 times in the theater. It just kept getting better and better and better. Then we basically become your PR department on the campus at our college. We're like, you got to go see this movie. And it was like that was
I appreciate that. A lot of people didn't get it.
So this was like an every other like week movie, I guess. When I was growing up, we'd have pizza on Friday nights and we'd watch a movie. And at least, once or twice a month we'd watch Tremors. And I showed Pops and Ironcaster when we did the Tremors review. Universal made a commercial with Bill Cosby making fun of Tremors. And they had the scene of the graboid coming up in the ground, and Bill Cosby's like, "You don't want to just go see another monster movie. Come see Ghost Dad instead." And I always remember that. And I actually found a clip of that commercial.
Wow.
And so the story I heard later was that Universal wasn't all in on Tremors, and they thought it was a disappointment. And they just kind of threw that in Ghost Dad because they were like, well, what does it matter anyway? But Tremors is like a long-lasting film. This is a movie people still watch today. It's still being, where's Ghost Dad? Ghost Dad's, back in the VHS pile at the Dollar General store. Tremors is in Best Buy. Tremors is in Target. Tremors is still, you can still find Tremors. Oh, look, a Tremors 7-pack. I have to have it. And it's still there, and it's still part of pop culture. Did you know about that commercial when they?
I didn't know about it, but I'm not surprised because Universal. I mean, after the first weekend, they were disappointed with the box office the first weekend, so they cut off all advertising, and that was kind of it for the movie in terms of the studio's point of view. They wanted the core horror audience to come see it, and horror films at that time were just not quite that kind of movie, and so it was different, and they had a hard time marketing it because of it. And when they didn't get to their cutoff figure for the weekend, they just said, "Okay, sayonara."
Yeah, that seemed very common back then. That's for sure. Go ahead, Ironcaster.
Oh, just I think ultimately a lot of those sort of monster movies like that, where the big villain is like a creature, ghoulies or leprechaun or those. There were these film series that have just thrived on VHS, and so they were able to just keep churning them out. I mean, there are 12 or 15 Puppet Master movies now.
Yeah, and it really was because of VHS and because of the home video market that the movie survived and made it. It was not Universal's doing necessarily. I don't know. I mean, we lucked into the fact that the home video was just getting underway, and it was a big hit when it came out, and so that changed everything. And then Universal said, well, let's do a sequel. So then Brent and Steve wrote the second Tremors that was going to be a theatrical film set in I think we were talking about shooting in Australia actually, but when we didn't get Kevin for it, then they sent it over to the home video department, and it became home video.
We can't Footloose. We can't Tremors 2. I don't know what to say. Soul Assassins, bringing up his memory. He says, and this is hard for us OGs there, Ron. You're just a couple years ahead of me here, but it's a little hard hearing about. Watched it 1 and 2, spend the night at my grandma's house as a kid. It's a little painful. Thanks, Soul Assassin, though. Appreciate the age reminder there. Gap, though. Gap's a little more in line with me here. He says, yeah, but Tremors is a unique and fantastic. Well, yeah, Ironcaster probably doesn't have it handy. He was showing off his new 4K version, so he was really flaunting the merch. The way we were doing one of our shows, the show hotel, it came in, and I was like, popped right over. I was trying to grab one off eBay because my Best Buy or whatever didn't have any, and so yeah, we're.
It was
Yeah,
a beautiful transfer. That was really nice that they did that. That was great.
I should have sent
Yeah,
you
that
a
film
comp.
is just
Send you a comp
blown
copy.
off shelves. Like even today, like the 4K, it's a little trouble to get it now. Like I was fortunate enough to find it when
Yeah.
I did.
It sure is. Yeah.
Yeah, they made that transfer, which was the best transfer that had ever been done, as the 30th anniversary.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. It's awesome.